Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the 2020 Texas Legends Shootout. Today, we are going heat racing and feature racing for 140 laps here at the Legends Oval at the Texas Motor Speedway using the 2016 Ford Fusion. So full disclosure about this race, there is no prize money, nothing on the line other than fun. The race is going to be a little bit of a mess. But if you like that kind of thing, then welcome to the show. This broadcast is not going to be very professional. I'm going to let you all know that right now. I'm going to be calling cautions from the broadcast booth, and I might even need to kick people, depending on what happens during the race. So we're going to see how this goes. Once again, nothing on the line, just good old-fashioned fun. Oh dear, what is the 7 car doing? Yeah, this is kind of what I mean. So there are going to be a couple of times where I'm just going to have to kick people from the race. Let's monitor this 7 car here. Christian Belay. Let's see what he's doing, because if he's intentionally wrecking people, I can go ahead and kick him out of the race. So yeah, this race is going to be a mess. Shortly before practice ends, I'm just going to give a quick message to everybody. This racetrack only has 18 pit stalls available, so there is heat racing to narrow down the field to just 18 drivers. However, if less than 18 people show up, then that will not be necessary. We'll only be using heat racing to narrow down the field. Up at the top of the board right now is Anthony Danta in the number 16, currently on pit road. Oh, I should load up trading paints. Ooh, I should do that so everybody can add their paint schemes. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright, we got trading paints loaded up, so hopefully Anthony can have a proper paint scheme, because I have a feeling that he's not running an all-black car. This race was not password protected, so anybody who wants to join can join, which means there's going to be a lot of people here who I didn't know were going to show up. So the turnout for this race is much higher than expected. Let's go back over to the chat to see how everybody is doing over there. Can you give Jace Scott, Mr. NASCAR, a shout-out? Sure. Here's your shout-out, Jace Scott, Mr. NASCAR. I have no idea what you do. Couple of nice paint schemes throughout the field here tonight. I don't really have too much to talk about in the pre-race show. As I said, this is not a very serious event. If you look in the top left of your screen, you can go ahead and see the format for the race tonight. 30-minute practice, 5-minute qualifying 4 laps, where the top 2 will advance into the feature race. 2 heats, both 20 laps of 8 drivers. 2 heats, both 20 laps. I think each heat is going to have around 17 drivers. At most, we'll have like 16 drivers or something like that, where the top 8 will advance into the main event. Lots of drivers connecting and disconnecting. This whole race is going to be a little bit of a mess, so we'll see how it goes. Hope you all are having a nice day in the chat. I timed this very well because the rain delay is happening in real NASCAR. So, Jace Scott, Mr. NASCAR, makes NASCAR stop motions. Nice. Admins for today are me, I will be calling cautions, and Luke Brightshoff, who is in the race. He can kick people if they're driving like idiots. Again, this is not a very serious race. Lots of people are going to be connecting and disconnecting as we go on, but I think after a while we're going to get a consistent field. Right now we have 17 drivers showed up because I am also on the board. So those 17 drivers, no one's going to be eliminated through heats just yet. Let me go ahead and pull up the standings overlay and we can go ahead and mess around with it. Let's see, what can I do here? Let's go ahead and, Oops, wrong button. I am professional broadcaster boy man thing. Alright, let's see. Driver information. Let's go ahead and turn on car brand. Why not? So there's the insightful information. Everybody's driving Fords. We'll go ahead and turn on fastest lap times for now. Let's go back onto the chat, see how everybody's doing. Go check out my NASCAR stat motions. I am busy right now doing broadcasting things. Still only, right now 16 drivers in the race. Practice ends in just 9 minutes. Lots of drivers messing up their turns and going off track. For the cautions tonight, they will be manual cautions. Drivers spinning will not bring out a caution. The only thing that will bring out a caution is multi-car incidents that remain on the racetrack. We now have a solid 18 entries for the race tonight. Any more than that, and one driver will go home during the heat races. Oh, yep, more drivers overcooking their entries. We're going to see this quite a bit. How's the cup race going, actually? I kind of had to time this awkwardly because I knew the cup race was going to mess things up. So, yeah. Oh, more drivers spinning out. Any complaints in the chat? Doesn't look like it. Alright, still on the lookout for anybody who is driving with very little care for their competitors. I will kick them if they do. This might be a messy race, but it's my messy race, and I get to control who races. Yep, we're gonna see this quite a bit. Drivers clipping the grass, running into each other. Oh, and we now have 20 entries, so that means more drivers are gonna be going home during the heats tonight. Yeah, helicopter camera's a little bit messed up. Restarts for tonight are going to be single file, because double file restarts would be a little bit of a mess. I'm about to kick 77. Travis, if you feel the need to kick someone, you can go ahead and do that without my permission. Oh, number 7. What are you doing? I thought I already kicked you. Alright, well, let's keep an eye out for number 7 here, see if he goes on to wreck anybody else, and if he does, I can go ahead and kick him pretty easily. Oh, dear, what are they doing? Well, see, that would trigger a caution right there. Welcome to the most serious race you've ever seen in your life. I also, as the supreme admin of the race, can kick anybody I want at any time during the race. So if in the middle of the race the leader does something stupid, I can go ahead and kick him out. I can do whatever I want. I am God Emperor of the Texas Legends Shootout, and nobody can do anything about it. Alright, let's look around the track. Practice time so far is shaping up to be a 14.9 is the fastest, set by Anthony Danta. There he is in the number 16. I still don't believe that he has an all-blank paint scheme, but he might. Yeah, he might just have an all-blank paint scheme. Who knows? Nobody really able to challenge Danta at the top of the board with a 14.9. We're going to see a lot of this, too. Drivers spinning. It's a very tight racetrack, which is quite difficult to navigate. Oh, not sure what Pamela Dubé is doing. Just doing some classic... Just some burnouts in pit road, getting warmed up. Yeah, this race is going to be fun. The differential between the slowest and fastest time, currently around 4 seconds, so we'll see how that goes throughout the race tonight. Yeah, as I said, this race is going to be a mess, and there's a reason that there's no prize money on the line. Oh my goodness. Lots of drivers are going to be clipping the grass, going out wide. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and deliver my pre-race message, but we will be right back here on TMG. Don't go anywhere, because I will not be gone long. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at Welcome back to the Texas Legends Shootout here at the Texas Motor Speedway. Times looking similar here in practice, with Anthony Dante at the top of the board with a 14.968, Benjamin Walker in second with a 15.468. So far we have 20 entries, which means 2 drivers will be going home in the heat racing, assuming they actually stay on board. Practice is going to wrap up here in just a minute, so I'm going to head back to the chat, see how everybody is doing. Oh my, 20 drivers at a very, very short track. This is going to be a mess. We're going to see a lot of bump and runs, a lot of bumpers, a lot of mess. I'll just leave it at that. Connor Grindstuff, he's still waiting on a name change, currently third on the leaderboard with a 15.509. He's one of the drivers who did not practice for this event, so we'll see how he is able to contend throughout the night. One car in the middle of the apron struggling to get going. Very interesting pit road here at Texas, as we have a spinner down the back straightaway, Pamela Dubé. They're going to get it back started here, but they're probably going to get ran into from behind because it's Texas, and that's how this works. The whole idea from this came actually from Jacob Fenn, but kind of from me at the same time, which was basically, Texas is a boring track and everybody hates it. So what if, instead of having a boring track that everybody hates, we went to a short track? And that's where this idea came from. So we'll see how it turns out. We're going to be kicking off qualifying here in just a moment as we get ready to go racing here in the Texas Legends Shootout. Got to turn off voice chat, actually. 1 second. There we go. All right. 5th on the leaderboards, Christian Ballier. There is the checkered flag in practice, which means that we will be heading in to qualifying 5 minutes, and as a reminder, the top 2 drivers make it straight into the main event. You can see the qualifying leaderboard loading up there on the left side of your screen as we transition into the qualifying session. This will be your final entry list for the race, and it looks like we have just about 18 drivers entered, which means nobody will be going home in the heat racing, but heat racing will be used to determine the lineup for the race here at Texas. We'll keep an eye on the qualifying leaderboards there as a couple of drivers enter and exit. Once again, the top 2 drivers make it straight in to the main event. Actually, as we get ready to start here, why don't we pull up Connor Grindstuff in the Discord here. We can do a little interview with him. Maybe we can surprise him. I don't know if he's watching the stream. All right, surprise interview. We're coming, Connor. Hey, Connor, this is Jonathan up in the TMG broadcast booth. You got me?
Yeah. How's my mic? It's been kind of, quiet for me.
Your mic's working fine for me, so hopefully that translates on the stream. So, after finishing up practice, how are you feeling about the race tonight? How do you think it's going to go?
I feel like if I'm not on the front row, I'm going to go into turn 1 and someone's going to get dumped because they all break a lot earlier than I am.
Well, I'll be interested to see how that plays out. I can guarantee pretty much everybody in the stream as well that the entire race is going to be probably a little bit of a mess. So right now
Is it admin cautions or...
It's going to be admin cautions, which means that this broadcast is going to be very unprofessional because I'm going to be calling cautions while also trying to commentate a race. So we'll see how it goes.
Sounds great.
So single car spins aren't going to bring out a caution, and multi-car incidents will. I think that's what I'm going with for now. All right, so it looks like you have completed your qualifying lap, and unfortunately, it doesn't look like you're going to be starting on the front row. So do you still think you're going to have a decent chance here?
Yes and no. Yes, if I can kind of keep my car going straight. No, if I feel like I'm going to spin about 20 times.
Well, you know what? I wish you the best of luck. And we have a surprise entrance here from Luke Breitschuff, also Travis Breitschuff. His iRacing name is just a little bit messed up. Travis, how are you feeling coming into the race?
I'm feeling good. I definitely don't feel as good as I did or however long ago that was with Michigan. I'm not a short track guy, but I feel good, and I think it's going to be a fun race today.
Right now, you are second on the leaderboard, so good job on that. But it does look like most of the field is yet to qualify. As our in-race admin, How's that going?
Well, it hasn't started yet, but I don't know. That's going to be difficult multitasking there. It's going to be fun, though. I'm looking forward to it. And yeah, the second was definitely a pleasant surprise. Was not expecting that at all.
Well, good luck tonight, Luke, and good luck tonight, Connor. Thank you for joining me here in this interview. I'm going back to the broadcast booth, but I might at random pull one of you up. It'll be a nice surprise. All right, bye. Okay, everybody, we are back. Qualifying still getting underway here. Right now, Benjamin Walker at the top of the board with a 15.196, followed by Travis Brightshoff with a 15.578. Pamela DeBay in third, and Christian Ballier in fourth with a 15.765. Couple of minutes remaining here in qualifying. Looks like most people waiting to go out here towards the end of the session, which is why quite a lot of people have not qualified. Let's see if I can figure out how many people are actually in this race. Okay, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Looks like we got 18 people in the race. Although I don't know if that's counting me, so it might just be 17. Benjamin Walker asking for a pre-race interview. Benjamin, go ahead and connect to the general channel, and I will pull you into the broadcast booth. Alright, I don't really know how to move people into the broadcast booth, so I'm doing my best here. I'll just move into general. Alright, I figured it out. Hey, Benjamin, this is Jonathan up in the TMG broadcast booth. You are right now second on the board, but he just got knocked off by Anthony Danta. How are you feeling going into today's race after setting a pretty fast time in qualifying?
That was pretty good the lap time. I was just drifting at the line, so... But I did put some, brake bias change.
All right, well, sounds good. Good luck in your, actually, you don't even need to be in the heat racing because you're already in the main event. So, good luck in the main event starting from the outside pole. I'm going to go down and cover heat racing now, but thank you for joining me. All right, heat 1 about to get underway, and it looks like Travis Brightshoff is going to be on pole. We're just kind of waiting for scoring to cycle out there. It's a little bit of a mess. Travis Brightshoff rolls out as the pole singer for alongside Christian Ballier. Don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but I'm going to do my best. The pace car is the pace truck is down the back straightaway as we get ready to get started here in heat number 1. All right, now my audio's going to be fixed. Lights are out on the pace truck. This is going to be an extremely organized start. Travis Brightshoff right now leading. Pace truck is down pit road. Travis Brightshoff is going to take off turn number 4 with the most organized start I've seen on iRacing. Green flag is out. Oh, and they're crashing already. Christian Ballier in the outside wall. Alright, so it looks like the whole scoring thing isn't really working for heat racing, so I'm just going to go ahead and turn that off. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and turn that off because it's not working very well. Travis Brightshoff still leading away here in the heat. Oh, one car stuck on the front straightaway. That's Scott Sprinkle trying to limp around the racetrack. Yeah, scoring's going to be a little bit of a mess, but we're working on it. Coming to lap 4 of 20. Travis Brightshoff continuing to lead away here in the heat. Oh, but he's got some lap traffic to deal with. But it looks like Sprinkle is going to pull off the racetrack and out of the way. He's definitely having some issues getting around this track cleanly, so we'll see if he's able to short that out. Zachary Schaefer in second. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but he is currently in second. I believe this heat is to determine the inside line. And Scott Sprinkle is pulled off into the wall. He is definitely having some issues here getting started in heat number 1. Hopefully he can get accustomed to the track by the time the race rolls around. Back up to your race leader, Travis Breitschoff, continuing to lead away here in heat number 1. And Sprinkle has spun it again off turn 4. Okay, Scott, we're going to need to kick you from the lobby. I'm sorry, but you've spun quite a bit, and I don't think this is working. Actually, I'm not going to disqualify you completely, because I know that you're not trying to wreck, but I'm going to go ahead and give you a black flag for 30 seconds. Scott, I hope you understand, but you've been spinning a lot, and I just want you to get more accustomed to the track. Breitschoff continuing to lead away, followed by Zachary Schaefer in third, Christian Ballier. Everybody in the top 3 starting to get organized, starting to get bunched up. But it doesn't look like anybody's going to be able to catch Breitschoff, even though he has a little bit of front-end damage coming in lap 10 of 20 in the heat. Zachary Schaefer trying to run him down from second, but the gap is mostly staying the same. It's at around a second right now as they come through turns 3 and 4. Lots of damage to the front of Schaefer, though. Third place, Christian Ballier. As race leader Travis Breitschoff continues to pull away, just putting together some nice, consistent laps in that 99. Oh, he's gone a little bit wide in 1 and 2, though, but he's able to keep it straight. Battle for second starting to heat up between Zachary Schaefer and Christian Ballier. Uh-oh. Oh, 1 car on the infield. Oh, Travis Breitschoff's gone around. Oh, I don't know what happened there, but your race leader has just gone around handing over the lead to Christian Ballier with Zachary Schaefer holding on in second. He might try and make a dive for the lead here. He went for it down in turn 3. We'll take a look at a replay of what happened to Breitschoff in a second, but the front end on that 29 is all torn up. But he is still making a good charge of the lead, but it's all Ballier at the front of the field. I don't know what happened to Breitschoff, but I turned back and he was on the infield. Battle for the lead continues, the 29 and the 7, as Scott Sprinkle has finally made his way out of the pits, serving that 30-second penalty. Lap 14 of 20 underway. Oh, the 29 got really close to the 7. They're going to be nose to tail going down the back straightaway and towards 3 and 4. Zachary's got a chance. He's alongside Christian Ballier side by side as they go towards turn 1. Zachary not able to hold on. Ballier goes back to the lead, coming to 5 laps to go, but Schaefer is holding on. Is he going to make a dive in 3 and 4? No, he's not. It's all Ballier out front of the field. Oh, but Ballier went wide. The battle for the lead continues. Schaefer just does not have the speed down the straightaway to catch Ballier. Down the back straightaway, Ballier leads, coming to lap 17 of 20 in the heat. Schaefer's there. Is he going to make the pass? I don't think he's confident enough on the throttle, though. He just cannot get that run off turn 4. Ballier continuing to lead with a ton of front-end damage. Schaefer hunting him down in second. Breitschoff has fallen to third, not able to make up any ground on the leader. But Schaefer's there. Zachary's there. 3 to go in the heat. Schaefer to the inside. There's contact. Nothing. Oh, this is a great battle for the lead. Schaefer is all over the bumper of Ballier. Sprinkle has spun it to the grass once again. 2 laps to go. Schaefer's making a dive. There's contact. Ballier around. They're side by side coming down the back straightaway. Schaefer barges his way to the lead. Ballier's not happy. He slides it back up the inside. Ballier's in the grass. White flag. 1 lap remaining. Zachary Schaefer back to the lead. Breitschoff to second. Ballier made a dive at the leader but could not make it stick. He went out into the grass. And with a questionable maneuver and a bump and run, Zachary Schaefer is going to come around to win. Oh, dear. Oh, and Ballier gets into the 99. Spin in turn 3. Breitschoff gets back going. Ballier is sideways. Schaefer wins the heat. Ballier is going to get to second. Breitschoff gets to third. But unfortunately, Christian, I don't know what you were doing there in 3 and 4. So I'm going to have to kick you from the race. Might seem a little bit harsh, but Ballier just sent it down in 3 and 4. That was definitely uncalled for. So I kicked him from the race because I don't think that that's how we should be racing. Yes. Alright, so I want to take another look at what happened to Travis Breitschoff there, because it looks like he spun himself through the infield. Not sure what happened to him, but I looked back and he just had gone around. Yeah, Travis Breitschoff in the chat is right. That was completely unnecessary. Oh, it looks like Brightshoff just got sideways getting back to the gas and spins it down the apron. Luckily, he was able to keep it out of traffic. Let's go back live here for the start of heat number 2, where it looks like only 2 drivers have actually gridded up, Cameron Grindstuff and Ismael Lucier. Lucier? No, never mind. That's Pamela Dubé. So Grindstuff and Lucia going side by side for the start here. Pace Truck is going to pull off in just a moment. All right, Pace Truck is pulling off, followed by Cameron Grindstuff. Sorry, Connor Grindstuff. Yeah, looks like most drivers going for a bit of a spread out start here. They don't really want to get too close together. Looks like a lot of drivers, because nobody's going to get eliminated in the heat, may have elected to just sit out the heat races and start from the back. Either that or they're just not showing up. That's always a possibility. Pamela Dubé going to lead the field to green. Then again, it doesn't really matter where you finish in the heat because it's really all about the race. Green flag's out. Pamela Dubé is going to lead them down. But again, I don't think it's really going to mean much. Why don't we go on board with Pamela here? Oh, as they're nearly sliding into the wall. It's a tough track to manage. That's been proven by Cameron Grindstuff, who's already spun it into the grass. Yep, this track is a mess. I'm gonna say it right now. This track's a mess. Anthony Danta has disconnected along with Christian Ballier. People just don't want to race. This race is too much of a mess. Pamela Dubé continuing to lead away in their heat. Here in heat number 2. Much less eventful than heat 1. Oh, hey, did they finally start the cup race? I'm proud of them. They finally started the cup race. All right, I'll pull up the cup race and we'll see how that's going. That might be why people were leaving. Hey, I heard Tyler Reddick's doing well. That's always fun. Pamela Dubé continues leading away in the heat, coming to lap 6 of 20. All right, let's see how the cup race is going. I'm not able to watch it, but I am able to to take a look at it. Ooh, Joey Logano leading, Reddick in 9th. That's pretty good. Yeah, I think a lot of people are disconnecting because of the cup race. Meanwhile, Pamela Dubé has locked up and gone through the grass, which means Cameron Grindstuff is going to get a chance to put it back on the lead lap. Yeah, this is kind of the dumbest heat I've ever seen, but oh well. A couple of people also reconnecting. Dubé continuing to lead over Cameron Grindstuff. Nothing is really happening, so we're just going to go ahead and wait it out. Well, I am happy about one thing. It does look like Tyler Reddick is having a good race, so that's always happy. That's always fun. Ooh, he's up in P7. All right, my pick for the race is Tyler Reddick. Let's see how that holds up. Watch this be the 1.5 mile race on the Cup schedule that's actually fun. Continuing to lead away is Pamela Dubé here halfway in the heat. For everybody watching at home, this race is going to end before the Cup race ends. So I'll be able to catch the end of it, and to the drivers in the race, it will end as well. Lap 12 of 20, and still nothing is happening except for Pamela Dubé is locked up and gone off the track again. And nearly spins out. Oh my. Ooh, looks like Brad Kozlowski's pretty close to Joey Logano. So we kind of have a battle for the lead, which is pretty nice. Reddick's up to 6th. All is well in Cupland. Oh, we got a spin off turn 4. I'm just keeping track of what's going on. Oh, but according to IDK Player, it's raining near Homestead, Miami. So, woo! Woo NASCAR. Lap 15 to 20 with 6 laps to go. Pamela Dubé leading away over Cameron Grindstuff. There he is. Oh, Dubé nearly knocks down the wall. David Honks TV, or is it, are there only 2 cars racing? This is just in the heat race. There's going to be more drivers racing in the main event. And I think some people may have just sat out the heats because nobody's getting eliminated. So I guess they're okay with starting from the back. If we pull up the entry list, you can see there's still quite a few people connected here. It's not a ton, but it's enough. Lap 18 of 20 and coming to 2 laps to go. Pamela Dubé continues leading away here at Texas. 2 to go this time by, coming to 1 to go. One lap to go. Pamela Dubé nearly stuffs it in the wall but gets it back going. I can't tell if we're green or under caution right now in the cup race. Alright, checkered flag this time by. Pamela Dubé is going to go ahead and take home the victory by spinning out across the line in Heat 1. There you go, now you made it to the line. Now it's going to have to back up because of Grindstuff. Alright, Heat's over. Pamela Dubé has won it. We can go ahead and advance into the main event. Alright, now Cameron's going for a lap around Texas. Here we are in the main event. Actually, we got to warm up first. But you know what? Warm-ups are stupid and bad. Let's just skip it. I don't care. We're going to skip the warm-up. We don't need the warm-up, right? Alright, no warm-up needed. Who cares? Pamela Dubé is doing burnouts on 1 and 2. Alright, everybody, welcome to the main event, 140 laps, with a maximum time of 1 hour here in the main event. Benjamin Walker on pole, actually Anthony Danta should have been on pole, but they pulled out of the race, so they are not going to be here today. Only 2 cars gridded up so far. I can't imagine this with money on the line. It's going to be a mess. Everybody gridding up now. Benjamin Walker, Pamela Dubé, Travis Brightshoff, Cameron Grindstuff, and Scott Sprinkle is in the race as well. Pace truck is now rolling off as it appears, or maybe not. Alright, we're going to have a 6-car race because there are only 6 cars left in the session. Wait, maybe it's just 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, we got a 5-car race. Welcome to the best race ever. Remember, you don't get anything for winning. That is next weekend. Oh, Tyler Reddick's up to 3rd. Let's go. Oh, and Scott Sprinkle is locking up and going into the grass under pace laps. Scott, buddy, what are you doing? All right, spin it around. And bring it straight. All right, we're good. Pace truck is going to pull off this time by. Cameron Grindstuff is going to... Well, that doesn't sound right. Oh, well, let's go. Grindstuff leads away. Benjamin Walker in 2nd. Let's go racing in the Texas Legends Shootout. Turn 1 for the first time today. Cameron Grindstuff leading away over Benjamin Walker in 2nd. I do believe the ticker on the right side of your screen is messed up completely. Lap 1 complete. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, Pamela Dubé just locked up and sent it into turn 1, sending Benjamin Walker through the grass. That's going to be your first kill of the day. Battle for second, Travis Brightshoff and Pamela Dubé going to make contact through 3 and 4, but Brightshoff is going to make it through as Cameron Grindstuff pulls away here at Texas. Benjamin Walker back to third. Pamela Dubé going out a little bit wide. Now Travis Brightshoff going to begin his chase down of your race leader. Oh, as Dubé gets in a Brightshoff contact. That's going to be one of the major differences of these drivers tonight, is going to be their entry and exit speeds, as Dubé once again sends it into the corner, but locks up and gets into Brightshoff. This battling for second is not going to help their cause of running down your race leader. But it actually does look like they're making some steady progress here. Brightshoff in second, slowly reeling in your leader Grindstuff. Now the battle is for fourth between Dubé and Walker. Brightshoff, though, closing in on Cameron Grindstuff. If you do remember, Travis Brightshoff actually won the Street Stock Revival, which is the last race that I ran on this channel. So Brightshoff looking to go back-to-back on the TMG Racing Network as they go towards turn number 3. Grindstaff in the lead, followed by Brightshoff and Benjamin Walker. Lap 8 of 140 now complete. Battle now heating up behind because Benjamin Walker is gaining on Travis Brightshoff for second. We'll see how this battle develops. Side by, well, not quite side by side, but nose to tail behind. Doesn't look like Walker is able to make up much ground, but he's going to slip right by because Travis Brightshoff got really loose coming through 3 and 4 and ended up losing a lot of ground to Benjamin Walker, who is now up to second. Battle for the lead starting to heat up because Benjamin Walker is gaining on Cameron Grindstuff, who has led most of the way here at Texas. Oh, Tyler Reddick's up in a second. Come on, Tyler, bring it home. Oh, God, I'm going to miss Tyler Reddick's first lead laps of the 2020 season because I'm doing a dumb iRacing event. Epic. Grindstuff continuing to lead over Benjamin Walker. Grindstuff has a pretty decent car out in the lead. Doesn't look like he's been able to get caught by really anybody. Then again, this is only a 4-car race. Next week, we're going to have a much more serious race at Thompson, the TMG Short Track Shootout. All right, how are our last 2 drivers on the field doing? Brightshoff in third and Pamela Dubé in fourth. Back up to the battle for the lead between Grindstuff and Walker. Yeah, Walker's definitely closing in. He's gotten a lot closer these last few laps. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the ticker. Actually, I'll keep it on. We need it. Battle for the lead continues. Oh, nearly contact between the leaders. Walker is all over the bumper of Cameron Grindstuff, but did not get it there in 3 and 4. Oh, 1 car pulling off into the pits. Actually, that's not important because we got a battle for the lead. Grindstuff just sniffing it in second, taking a look down the inside, maybe considering it in 3 and 4, but not going to go for it. Walker's still there. In a 3, once again, Walker's going to try the outside. Is he going to make it work? Oh, he might. Benjamin Walker on the outside, trying to pull off a move for the lead, but Grindstuff on the inside is going to hold him off. Walker going back down the inside gets blocked by Grindstuff. Battle for the lead continuing. Back towards turn 3, Grindstuff leading over Benjamin Walker. Walker nearly got to the bumper. I think Walker's going to try the outside again. He nearly got it last time. No, can't get it. He's right on the bumper of Grindstuff going into 3. Will he use the bumper? Doesn't look like he will. He's getting closer to the 1 car. Walker's been able to get close for the lead, but he's never been able to make a full run at it. He might do it down in 3. Not going to send it. Grindstuff continues to lead. One car in the pits. I do believe that's Pamela Dubé. So only 3 cars on the lead lap. Welcome to the worst race ever. Coming to lap 23 of 140. Walker's going to the outside. Will he try it again on the outside? Sends it, but does not make it stick. And he's gone around. Benjamin Walker around. He's going to get it refired, but right in front of Brightshoff. Brightshoff going to make it through to 3rd. And that is really going to help Cameron Grindstuff at the front of the field. Let's take a look at what happened to Pamela Dubé, because I do believe that they might have wrecked out because they were on pit road for quite a while. We're going to go ahead and cut away here and try and figure out what happened. All right, hopefully that did it. Here's a replay of what happened to Pamela Dubé to have to go into the pits. Going through 1 and 2, Dubé locks up, goes through the grass, and unfortunately nails the outside wall. We'll take you back live in just a minute. Back live here at the Texas Motor Speedway. Continuing to lead is Cameron Grindstuff by over Travis Brightshoff, who has gotten into 2nd and is now starting to close in on the leader once again. It doesn't look like Grindstuff has the fastest car, but he's one of the more consistent drivers. He hasn't made any mistakes. Oh, and the Cup race has a caution out for Lightning once again, so epic. Yeah, you'll see once again Brightshoff starting to close in on Grindstuff, but Grindstuff is just so hard to pass because he's not making any mistakes. Nose to tail for the lead as they go towards turn number 3. Oh, but Brightshoff's slowing down. Not sure what that's for. It's going to leave Walker an avenue down the inside, side by side down the front straightaway back towards turn 1. Benjamin Walker is going to take over 2nd once again. Battle for the lead starting to close up. All 3 drivers starting to come together. Nothing happening yet. Walker's closed back in on Grindstuff, though. He's going to be on the bumper. 1 car spun around. That's Pamela Dubé. Walker sending it on the outside. Going to cross over down the back straightaway. Side by side for the lead. Could we have our first lead change of the day? We will. Benjamin Walker is going to take the lead away from Cameron Grindstuff. We'll see if Grindstuff is able to hang with him. I doubt he was using all of his stuff before. But it looks like Walker's got the fastest car here. He's starting to pull away. Grindstuff, though, doing a very good job through 1 and 2. Brightshoff nearly goes around, but saves it. Car in the wall. Turn number 1 is Pamela Dubé going slowly down the front straightaway and pulling over to the infield. Looks like they're going to go ahead and bring it into the pits. Nope, they're going to pull out. Nearly hits Travis Brightshoff. They get that sorted out. Battle for the lead continuing between Cameron Grindstuff and Benjamin Walker. Grindstuff's actually been able to hang with Walker. He's going to send it down the inside. Oh, that was a great move by Cameron Grindstuff to take back the race lead from Benjamin Walker. Never mind, Walker hangs with him on the outside. And going into turn 3, Walker is going to keep the lead from Cameron Grindstuff. Walker defending from the outside, but it's not done yet because Grindstuff is sending it back down the inside. But nothing there. Back to the race lead goes Benjamin Walker. Oh, maybe not, because Grindstuff's hanging with him. Walker nearly gets it into the wall. Grindstuff sends it back down the inside. Walker going wide is going to give Grindstuff the race lead. Oh, never mind. Walker's crossing him over. Grindstuff closes it off. Bumper to the back of the one car, but nothing there. Back towards turn one. Great battle for the race lead. As Walker is going to send it again. For those not watching the Cup race, bit of an update here. I think we're under caution for Lightning. At the time of caution, Chase Elliott was leading with Tyler Reddick in second. Walker's back for the lead, putting more pressure on Cameron Grindstuff here, coming to lap 42 of 140. Caution-free so far, because no multi-car incidents have happened. Oh, Grindstuff goes wide. Here comes Walker. Down the inside. Maybe going to try and make it work in 3. But nothing. Walker keeps it on the inside. Oh, contact! Oh, and the leaders are around! Off the track goes Walker. Grindstuff slow. That's going to bring out the caution. A multi-car incident is going to bring out the caution. Benjamin Walker, Cameron Grindstuff going around, bringing out the first caution of the day. Because there was contact going down into turn 1. We'll see if the pits open this time by, and if so, we'll see if anybody decides to take a stop. That's going to be a no for Brightshoff and a no for Walker. Grindstuff is not going to bring it in either. And oh, spinner, front straightaway. Benjamin Walker goes around under caution. And that is going to give the spot back to Cameron Grindstuff, but I don't know if he's going to have to give it back. Anybody coming into the pits? Other than Dubé, it doesn't look like anybody will. You know, I really wish the pace truck would go a little bit slower here because it kind of messes up the restarts. Is there any way to do that? Let's see if I can do that. Can I, like, wait? Can I, like, bring out a red flag or something? I don't know how this works. Throw yellow, advanced session. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any way to do it. Well, we're going to go back green. Race leader is Travis Brightshoff after avoiding the incident between Cameron Grindstuff and Benjamin Walker. Walker going to restart in third. Oh, never mind. We're not going back to the green. We are still under caution. Here are your race leaders. Pace truck is off pit road, which means Travis can go at any point he wants. He's going to back up the field down the back straightaway. Coming to the restart on lap 49 of 140. Green flag is back out, and Travis Brightshoff is going to lead us back down with Benjamin Walker giving him a bump into turn 1. Walker's lost his front bumper. He is really going for the race lead, and Cameron Grindstuff has spun it down onto the infield. Oh, and a good day has turned pretty bad for Cameron Grindstuff. He had such a good run going. Unfortunately, it's not going to work out for him. Meanwhile, Benjamin Walker on the outside trying to take away the race lead with no front bumper, but isn't going to do it. Coming to lap 51 of 140, Travis Brightshoff has taken back the race lead. One and two, once again, Benjamin Walker gaining on Brightshoff. Oh, and Cameron Grindstuff has pulled it off into the pits. I don't know what he's doing. Looks like he had to reset his car. And a bad day goes worse for Cameron Grindstuff. Oh, something's going on with my controls. All right, there we go. Back to the battle for the race lead. It's between Travis Brightshoff and Benjamin Walker. Walker working on the bumper of Brightshoff. He's going to go down the inside as they go towards turn 1. Benjamin Walker is going to go back to the race lead. Lap 54 of 140. Benjamin Walker leading away here at Texas. But it seems like whenever somebody gets in the lead, their pace slows down. And I think that's because they don't really have anyone to judge their pace off of, so they can't really go any faster. Which is why I think we're seeing such competitive battling for the lead, is because no one can really build a gap. Brightshoff hanging with Walker. Never mind. Brightshoff goes around, but he's going to save it. No, he's not. He is going to save it. Brightshoff keeps on going, but Benjamin Walker is now pulling out to a pretty big lead here. All right, you know what? New rule halfway in the race. Lap 70, there's going to be a competition caution because I said so. Because I think this race is getting a little bit spread out, so we're just going to throw an artificial caution at lap 70. Because it's my race, my rules, I can do what I want. Trust me, the short track shootout is going to be a lot more organized than this. This is just a fun race that I thought would be fun. So as a reminder, lap 70, we will throw a ridiculous caution that I decided I would throw halfway in the race because I want to, and also because the race is boring. Not much to talk about. It's all Benjamin Walker at the front of the field, leading away at Texas. He's going to catch lap traffic, though. Pamela Dubé, the first car to go a lap down. Looks like they're going to pull over to the inside. Ah, man, I was kind of hoping you would get up there and wreck him, but all right. Kidding. Walker continuing to lead here on lap 61 of 140. I don't know what's going on with Cameron Grind stuff. We'll go ahead and bring him up under the next competition, yellow. Race leader still Benjamin Walker. Travis Brightshoff just kind of riding around in second, probably trying to get to that competition, yellow. Coming to lap 63 of 140, 7 laps until said competition, yellow will fly. All right, here we're gonna introduce another bogus rule halfway in the race. Because this is only a 4-car race and half those cars are laps down. I'm just gonna give them all their laps back on the next lap because I decided to. So, good news, Cameron and Pamela. You're gonna both be back on the lead lap because I decided that's what I wanted to do. Again, this race isn't making any sense at all. Once again, the short track shootout is gonna be a lot better than this. Man, what a fun and exciting race we have. I'm just going to go ahead and turn off the ticker. I don't think we need it, honestly. Oh, it's not even on, so who cares? What a fun race. Vroom, vroom, they're driving. Alright, coming to lap 68 of 140. Competition caution is soon. To the drivers a lap down, you'll get back on the lead lap in a minute. I would also like to point out that this car is leading the race. This one. The one with a bent-up back bumper and a non-existent front bumper. Yeah, that car is currently leading away at this race. Alright, coming to lap 70 of 140, where I will bring out the I want this race to be fun caution. Here we go. And time for a dumb caution. Yellow's out. Welcome to the dumb caution. Alright, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put Cameron back on the lead lap here. Can I just, like, do it immediately? Move to end line, wave around. Car. You know what? Actually, I can't do that because you're not near the pace car. Alright, well, looks like we're going to have two drivers on the lead lap. Alright, Benjamin's going into the pits. We'll see what Brightshoff does. He's still behind the pace car. Alright, one more. We're doing another entertainment rule. Double file restarts. This is really all done because I'm bored and I want this race to be somewhat entertaining. Alright, into the pits goes the 6 car of Benjamin Walker. Can I just, like, adjust scoring here? Is there a way where I don't have to, like, wave people around? I can just, like, put them back on the lead lap. Advanced session, throw yellow, single file, double file, move to end of line, wave around. Can I, yep, wave around. I mean, You are like 17 million laps down, so I don't really know if I can... Yeah, I'm not going to be able to wave you around 27 times, but now you'll just be 26 laps down, if that's any consolation. Okay, I don't know what Benjamin Walker's doing. Travis Brightshoff's in the pits. We're just going to kind of keep going around here until everything gets sorted out. Hello, chat. How are you doing in the dumb race? I hope you're enjoying the dumb race. Well, why is the green flag being thrown? Huh? Okay, green flag's out. Travis Brightshoff leading away. Vroom, vroom. iRacing, this makes no sense. Okay, I'm going to throw another caution because I want this to get sorted out. I'm throwing the cautions because the restarts aren't making sense, so we're going to, like, organize everybody, and then we're going to go back to green. Alright, there's my message to everyone. Hopefully that actually works. Okay, so Travis Brightshoff is in second. Benjamin Walker is your leader. So he's going to get behind the pace car. Now, Travis Brightshoff needs to go around. Where's my mute button? I need to turn the radio off. Guess I can do it this way. It says it is muted, so I don't know what that's about. Oh my goodness, Travis Brightshoff has spun under caution. Well... Welcome to the greatest race you've ever... Oh, well, he's cutting across the track. Welcome to the most serious race you've ever seen in your life. Alright, lights are still on the pace truck. Walker's leading. Now, Brightshoff has to get around the pace car. Oh, dear. Alright, so we're just going to follow along here. And apparently Pamela Dubé flipped. So, we've had a flip at the shortest track ever. I don't know, do I need to wave him around the pace car? I might need to. Nah, I don't, he's in second, right? He's in second, so... alright. We'll see how this goes. Coming to the green flag. Here's the official restart. Vroom, vroom. As a reminder, once again, to anybody watching this who's considering participating in the short track shootout, that race is going to make a lot more sense. It's not going to be like this one, which is just kind of for fun. That one's actually, like, serious. Alright, Benjamin Walker has now put Travis Brightshoff a lap down. You know, this race started off kind of promising. Like, at first, it kind of seemed like it was going to make sense, and then it just kind of stopped making sense. Like, at first, I really thought we had something going here. I was like, oh yeah, this is going to be a great race. And then it just turned out that it just kind of wasn't. Like, it just got bad. Like, everybody went a lap down. I don't know. But as a reminder, the short track shootout is going to make more sense. So Benjamin Walker leading all on his own on lap 83 of 140. But he's going to slow down the back straightaway and let second place catch up and unlap himself. Oh dear. Okay, so Benjamin Walker is stopped on the back straightaway because I assume he's going to let Travis Brightshoff go around. And then they can be on the same lap. So now we're going to have a slightly better race. Alright, Benjamin Walker waiting. Waiting. Here comes Travis Brightshoff off turn number 2. Here we go again. Let's try again. Kind of wish I could shorten the race. This turned out much worse than I expected, and I didn't expect a very good race. Oh, Benjamin Walker pulling over, letting Brightshoff get alongside. Okay, so I'm not listening to voice chat, but I assume they've organized like some sort of restart here. So the top two can actually be next to each other. Alright, off turn 4. Here we go again. No, are they just stopping? Or are they just done with the race? Okay, I don't know what's going on right now. Welcome to the best race ever. Oh, well, they both stopped off turn number 2. 1 second. Is everybody okay? Alright, they've organized a restart, so this is very interesting. We're having a development here. Let's have a race. Lap 87 of 140, Benjamin Walker leading away. I told you guys this would be the worst race ever. Benjamin Walker leading away. Alright, as a reminder, next week I'll be hosting a serious iRacing event, the Short Track Shootout. It's going to be the Legacy Xfinity car, or not the Legacy Xfinity cars, the 2012 Nationwide Car of Tomorrows at the Thompson Motorsport, or Speedway Motorsports Park, or something like that. That will be an actually serious race. I think it's going to be 140 laps with a $30 iRacing credit prize payout, so hopefully that'll be a little bit better. But hey, if Benjamin Walker wins this race, I gotta give him credit. Not because he, like, earned the win. Nah, this is the dumbest race ever. But I'm gonna give him credit for not quitting halfway through because of how stupid it is. Lap 93 of 140. We're still going for some reason. Let's go on board for fun. Because why not? Alright, on board with Travis Brightshoff. What camera angle is this? I don't even know. Roll bar. You can actually hear him shifting through the corners, which is pretty cool. Can I get in the race? I can. Alright, you know what? This stream is dumb enough already. I'm joining the race. Let's do this. Let's do this. I'm joining the race. I'm racing. Let's go. Hello, Benjamin. I'm in the race now. I am still streaming this, like, mess of a race. I figured it might be more fun if I joined.
Alright. Here you are. I'm racing you, Jonathan. I'm so happy today.
Alright,
I'm doing super speedway because Camila is like to do super speedway sometimes.
yeah, we might do a super speedway. Guys, I'm in the top 5. Alright, you know, I'm gonna win my own iRacing event. Let's do it. I brought Cameron back out on the track by... Oh my goodness. I brought Cameron back out on the track simply by existing in the race. I told you all, this is the dumbest race I've ever been in. And I wasn't even supposed to be in this race. Oh my goodness, I'm almost spinning.
Ooh, I like this left. This is gonna be really
I'm in second gear. I'm not even in 4th gear. I think I might have messed up the fixed setup.
yeah. Camila's just mad because it's 4.
I mean, it is a pretty boring race. Alright, chat. This is what I call the one-handed driving challenge, because I'm using the other hand to hold my microphone. Using my other hand to hold a microphone. You know, this race was supposed to be somewhat serious, but we've kind of lost all hope of that.
So much fun. Thank you for hosting, Jonathan.
I can't turn. Oh my goodness. Turn! No! Ow. Welcome to pain. Why did I think this was a good idea?
You know, yeah, I recommend changing the brake side.
There's a car stopped ahead. Where's the car stopped?
Throw a yellow so we can have a competition yellow.
Ooh, that's a good idea. I don't know if you can hear me right now, but yeah, we're gonna do that. Alright, we're gonna... I gotta move the ticker out of the way on my screen. Broom, yellow. Alright, welcome to bogus caution number 2.
Come on, pace track. Hurry up.
I mean, we did have some genuinely good racing at the during the heats, but now it's just kind of nothing, so we're embracing it. Alright, we're gonna pretend like I'm on the lead lap right now. My lap times are garbage, but who cares? Oh, I got the lucky dog. Ow. I'm spinning into the wall. Okay. I am the best driver. I am the best driver. Sorry, Cameron.
You entered a closed pit. Okay, got to go to the end of the longest line. Line up, single file. Jetstar, 99. Car.
Wait, maybe I can, like... Alright, I have a theory. I can, like, hook my left side wheels on the little grass on the inside. And then I can turn better. Alright, so let's see.
Because you're the lucky dog, you'll be held at the end of the longest line.
I hate myself for ever thinking this was a decent idea.
Next time by.
I gotta catch up to the field. No, wait, I gotta catch up to the field, pace car.
The pace car is off. Be ready. Green, green, green.
I gotta catch up to the field. Worst race in oh my goodness, I'm spinning, and I'm spinning at 40 miles an hour. I didn't really prepare to drive in this race, but oh, no, 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 walls, ah! Alright, for everybody else in this race, it's now the Avoid Jonathan challenge. If you can avoid me for the rest of the race, you win nothing. But I'm going so much slower than everybody, it's gonna be a challenge. Oh, we got a car stopped. Who is it? I can't even tell. They're on, like, the other side of the track.
Jonathan, can you please just get yourself on a lead lap so I can race you?
I can't put myself on the lead lap.
Oh wait, I forgot you're on lead lap down. Forgot.
I don't even know what lap the leaders are on at this point.
Are you still streaming, Jonathan?
Oh, I'm still streaming. I am absolutely still streaming. This mess right here is... It's all being streamed. Okay, as it turns out, it's much easier to drive with my left hand.
In the race, you would have been so much better.
I kind of wish all those 18 people that showed up at the start had showed up for the end of the race. That would have made it more fun. But then the cup race happened. Okay, I'm gonna take an alternative line. This is my alternative line.
Go high.
Jonathan, can you and me race for a bit since I have no one to race with?
Honestly, I might just end the race. I mean, you know, is it a waste of money for the session? Yeah, but you know what? I might just end the race at this point.
Still there, inside. Come in for the black flag, or you'll be disqualified. Clear.
I'm just gonna go ahead and stop. What lap? What even lap is the leader on? This is the worst race I've ever done, ever. All right, let's see. I also have this glorious paint scheme. Let's see, lap 119. is it possible for me to end the race? I don't know if I want to.
20 laps to go, finally! This has taken 2 hours. But still, I'm happy you hosted it, Jonathan.
You shouldn't be happy. This is the worst thing I've ever done. I'm ashamed of myself for thinking it was a good idea. I shouldn't have thought it was a good idea. I shouldn't have done this. I knew it was bad, but I did it anyways, and I regret everything.
Yeah, Camille is just going, like, a super speedway.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and clear my black flags because I said so.
On short tracks. Well, everyone's good on, Talladega and Daytona.
Where's my clear black flags thing? Can't find it. Yep, clear penalties. I don't have penalties. Oh, I have to serve repairs. I somehow got mandatory repairs in that. I don't even know how. Cup race is still under caution because of a lightning strike. Everything is bad.
If only everyone stayed. Just, I'm bored because I'm just going
Alright. Ben, I got a new challenge for you. I am going to drive backwards. Your challenge is to avoid me.
You're going the wrong way.
Can I think I'm gonna get disqualified from my own race.
You've been disqualified.
I got disqualified from my own race.
Wait, what happened, Jonathan? Clear black flag.
Yeah, I drove backwards and I got disqualified from my own race.
Clear your black flag. Okay. And clear,
That worked!
oh, I forgot his name.
Sure, Cameron.
But can you clear the number 1?
Yes, I will clear Cameron's black flags as well. I will clear everyone's black flags if they want it. Oh, never mind. Travis can do it. Alright, we're good.
Clear. Punch it.
So are we gonna still do a post-race interview?
Sure. Okay.
Car outside. Clear.
I'm calling this the snail challenge. You gotta just avoid let's do this. Cameron, let's just kind of drive very slowly on the inside of the track. Everybody else just has to avoid us. It's like the moving chicane.
Outside. Clear.
This is so much fun. You need to get one incarnation this year. Please get one incarnation.
The broadcast would have been infinitely better with Carnation, but I think he might be doing something.
Why avoid Brian staff? But that's like one of the F1 people. Avoid everyone.
Well, Chad, I hope you're enjoying this. I hope you're enjoying the madness that is my hosted session.
It's a Sunday night free.
Car outside. Outside. Clear.
I'm gonna do my best Matt Kenseth.
Sunday.
I'm gonna do a Matt Kenseth impression. I couldn't do it properly.
If you can avoid the heat driver, then you're good.
Alright. I think what I'm gonna do now. How is there anybody even watching this stream? I'm gonna unlist this when it's done. I don't want anybody to know this actually happened. Alright, I'm doing my Matt Kenseth impression.
Brian staff.
Connor did a better Matt Kenseth impression. Alright.
Here I come. Here I come.
Cleared by Walker? Maybe no. Ben. Oh dear.
This is so much fun. Now that we made a demo derby now.
This is better than anything I've ever hosted before. Oh, good, we only have 2 laps to go. We can finally end this. Let's go. Let's end the race right now. I can't deal with any more of this. Go, 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 end the race, end the race.
White flag.
Finally.
You just got the white flag. That means one more
Okay, the pain's over. The pain's almost over. I can't take it anymore. Vroom, vroom. End the race. Alright, let's do twin burnouts. Let's go. Let's just do burnouts. Vroom, vroom. And I still finished ahead of Scott Sprinkle.
Alright, there's the checkered flag.
Alright, hello stream. We are never doing this ever again. I hope you for some reason enjoyed this. I am unlisting this. Goodbye.